Hi you guys, this is Jennifer Palfini, your Pampered Chef Independent Consultant, coming to you here live from Reno, Nevada. Let me just straighten this a little bit. So, oh my gosh you guys, let me just make sure we're live first. Oh, we are live. Okay, great. So, did you guys wake up this morning to snow here in Reno? Were you totally freaked out? I was so freaked out. Let's see who's here. I need to get closer. Hi, Nicole. So, I was just thinking about what I wanted to talk about today. I didn't want to cook because I did a lot of cooking yesterday, and I was thinking about when I woke up this morning how I was just jolted from the fact that it's snowing. And it's snowing means that Halloween is coming, Thanksgiving coming, and Christmas is coming, and I am not ready for any of it. And I don't know if you are, but I feel like summer was long and then fast at the same time because it was our first summer out of shelter in place, really. And all of a sudden fall happened, and here we are right to the holiday season. And I thought, okay, we got to get ready because you guys, it is 75 sleeps until Christmas. Can you believe it? I cannot believe it. Which for me means Thanksgiving, Christmas, and we got to get ready for Halloween. So I was thinking today about talking about ways to make the holidays easier for you. Of course, with products that we have and ideas, but just to talk about like some of the products that maybe I haven't put a lot of light on, but that I use every day in my kitchen, and some special ones that are just here for the holidays that will make all your baking, your sugar and spice and everything nice experiences. So with that said, I wanted to start out with some of our pantry items that are new, and I don't know if you know about, but they are huge, huge, huge time savers. So it's 4:30, Monday, you've had a busy day, what are you gonna make for dinner? Okay, well first of all, if you have a quick cooker, that's gonna snap your time in half right there. Our quick cookers are priced at $129 for the rest of the season. And I can't say enough good things about the quick cooker. I'd show it to you, but it's in my cabinet. And you've seen me use it before. I use it all the time. It is a huge time saver right there and a great gift for anybody. What can you do with a quick cooker? How about make some chili? I don't know if you make your own chili. I've made my own chili for years, and I was hesitant to try this package of chili and see what it would do for me. But all you need to do, this has all the spices and everything nice you need for your chili that's going to make it taste super, super flavorful. So we sell these chili packs, 3 packs in a set, and they are going to give you incredible amounts of chili. I had enough to eat with my family, enough to freeze. And in fact, like today, I'm probably going to pull some out because the weather changed so much, and I don't have a plan for dinner tonight. So the chili is perfect for that. These packs are really great. The other package that we have is our Tuscan style herb chicken. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so delicious. All you do is, oh, again, for the chili, all you're doing is taking your meat and your beans and some water and tomatoes, and that's it. And all the mix is right here for you. Let's see, we got some comments coming in. I'm gonna make sure I have my iPad here so I can watch as I go along if there's any comments. So the chili mix is the bomb, you guys. I make my own chili. I made my own combinations of spices and chili. I'm gonna say it, this one is really hard to beat. So this is gonna be a huge time saver for you. And I use turkey, by the way, and I couldn't even tell it was turkey. And my husband always can tell when it's turkey, and he did not know. So this chili mix is really great. Comes in packs of 3, pairs well with the quick cooker, and one of our most famous products that we've sold millions of, the Mix and Chop, which is going to get all your ground meat super cooked. So if you're looking for a quick, easy holiday gift, split your pack of 3s up and pair with the Mix and Chop. What a great gift to get people in the mind of making their own chili. And super easy for a time saver. You can make this on the stovetop. I made it in the quick cooker. The recipe here actually has it for the stovetop. So that's going to be a great, easy holiday gift. This Mix and Chop is going to be handy for grounding. It is for mixing up meat, for chopping up anything you need to, bananas, eggs, anything that you want to like mix a little bit up. This is a great product. With the chili mix, you got a great gift. Back to the herb chicken, the Tuscan style herb chicken. So good, you guys. All you need with this is your chicken. You put this mix in the water. You throw some vegetables in there. I used a combination of frozen and fresh. Didn't make a difference. You pop it in the oven and you are done. And the flavor and the aroma of this is incredible in your home. This is going to be a huge time saver too. And these come packs of 3. Split the packs of 3 up. Pair them even with a whisk. So you could whisk the sauce together. Or better yet, we have these awesome silicone measuring cups. The silicone measuring cups come in a set of 3. I think it's 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup. Nope, sorry, 4. How many cups is it? 1 cup. So hard for me to see. 3 cups, and this is 2 cups. Oh, sorry, 2 cups. 3 cups. 2 cups. 1 cup, 2 cup, 3 cup. They come with lids. What's great about these, you're gonna make like chocolate covered pretzels for the holiday. These can go in the microwave. These can go in the freezer. These are flexible and so easy to pour. For example, when I made my herb Tuscan mix, I just put it in one of these containers with the water, whisked it up with my whisk, and it was ready to go. Literally dumped it into the dish with the chicken, with the vegetables. My meal was done in 40 minutes. Absolutely delicious. So there's another good idea for you. These silicone measuring cups are the best, you guys. I waited a long time to get them. I don't know why, because they are so handy. What I love is that not only do they have a pour spout, but they are so easy to pour because you can like literally fold them, and they'll go in the microwave and they'll go in the freezer, and they have lids. So when you're looking to put stuff in the refrigerator and you're not using it right away, put a lid on it. Would you like that? Put a lid on it. So again, the Tuscan herb chicken. Let's talk about treats, okay? So don't we all love to bake from scratch? I know, right? It's like you have to terrorize your whole kitchen to get it all ready. We're definitely gonna do it for our cookies and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes you just wanna make things really simple. Here are 3 mixes that are gonna be really great. Chocolate chip cookie mix is not only a chocolate chip cookie mix, but it is gluten-free. So, do you have friends that are eating gluten-free or their family eats gluten-free? Our chocolate chip cookie mix and our brownie mix, which I don't have here because we ate it already, are going to be gluten-free options for you. Pair those together with even a whisk or with a, how about this? Baking Spirits Bright. Our holiday limited edition scraper, this beautiful wood handle, red for the holidays. Pair that with the chocolate chip cookie mix. Pair that with the caramel latte bread. Oh, this caramel latte bread, you guys, is insane. It is so good. You would never even know, this is not gluten-free, by the way. You would never even know that it was not from a store, like that you made. You would never know that it was from a package. And all you do, you add to it is eggs, water, vegetable oil, and that's it. Cook it and pair this pair this bread mix with a stone with a stone baking pan. That's another great idea. And this. There's just great ideas you can make holidays easier for other people or even for yourself. Now, for the holidays, we launched new products. I'm going to go over those to you now. Oh my gosh, the brownie mix is so good, you guys, and because it's gluten-free, the chocolate chip cookie and the brownie mix, they're just going to like make people happy that don't have a lot of gluten-free options. It's hard to find really good baked goods that are gluten-free. In fact, like when I was pregnant, I had to eat gluten-free for a while, and I used to drive 45 minutes to go to a bakery so I could get gluten-free options. I think that gluten-free options are a little bit more common because my daughter's 3.5, so this was like 4 years ago, but it's hard to get good quality in your own home when you're cooking gluten-free, and this chocolate chip cookie mix and the brownie mix are just amazing, great options for those kinds of gluten-free people that need to eat gluten-free for whether dietary reasons or personal reasons. It's a great gift, you know, to put under the tree. So what we did for the holidays is we launched 4 new products, actually 5. One isn't ready until November 1st. I'll tell you about that in a second. And this is going to be our Enameled cast iron milk pan. It's 1 quart. It's going to be perfect for making your hot chocolate, for cooking up small sauces, For making your, if you were making like, I made green mint jelly in it before. I have a similar size in another brand, and I use it all the time. What I love about this versus my other brand is it has this beautiful pour spout, which is gonna make things really easy to pour. So imagine making some nice hot chocolate in it. Imagine making like some caramel sauce in it, some, you know, chocolate sauce in it, anything you can imagine in a small little space. Which is good about having a pan this size is when you get a bigger size pan and you start doing those kind of tasks of melting things, it can tend to cook unevenly or it can scorch. With a smaller surface, you're gonna get a better result when you're doing your baking, your drizzles, your toppings and stuff like that than you will in a bigger size pan. So the 1 quart is a really good size. And besides, if you're making a sauce or something like that, you're not gonna need a bigger size than a 1 quart anyway. We tend to use a bigger size pan than we need, but you wanna make sure that you're using the right size pan for the job. So highly recommend this. I'm so excited that we introduced it. I love it how it has this tiny little handle. I know Adriana is waiting to get her hands all over this one. And it's not super heavy. It is, you know, our enamel cast iron, so it is heavier, but it's not super heavy. I mean, look, I'm lifting it like this, so it's not super heavy. So we introduced that, and then we introduced our 2 seasonings, which we've introduced last year when I was with Pampered Chef 2, Carinche Cinnamon and Cinnamon Plus. Okay, so Carinche Cinnamon is changing the game in cinnamon, okay? You have your cinnamon you buy in the store. Carinche Cinnamon is a better grade cinnamon. You are just gonna love it. I can't remember specifically where it's from, but it is an intense flavor, which when you have spice seasonings that are intense flavor, you don't need to use as much. So that's our Carinche Cinnamon. We only offer it during the holidays, not year round, okay? So there's our, let's see if we can balance this. So then the other one is our Cinnamon Plus. Okay, you guys, when you're making in the holiday dishes, your pumpkin breads, your apple sauces, your cookies, your ginger cookies, so many things, you always tend to use a little nutmeg, little pumpkin spice, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Cinnamon, this is going to alleviate all that because Cinnamon Plus has all that in here, and I would read it for you, but I'm in contacts and I cannot see that far. It has nutmeg in it, cinnamon, miscellaneous spices, which is allspice, which is of course always Pampered Chef's secret sauce of what's in it. This is so good. It is going to make you feel just like the holidays. In fact, like one of the things I did with it yesterday was I made some whipped cream with my Flex+ immersion blender, and I put Cinnamon Plus in it just so I could start to have that pumpkin-y holiday feeling, not knowing it was gonna snow today, so that's kind of funny. Okay, so that's the Cinnamon Plus. You want this in your pantry year round too. I use it all the time. I still have mine from last year. These are new ones here. Let's see, are we still on the camera? And then our fourth thing that we introduced was the apple spice beer bread. Now, I know our beer bread is really fantastic and fabulous, although I have not tried it yet. So I was really excited that, by the way, I earned all this for free for my sales in September. I very rarely since May of 2020 have missed an opportunity to get the consultants offer. And I were to show you my house, how much Pampered Chef I have in boxes in my house. It's just kind of insane, but that's kind of the benefits you get when you become a consultant. So happy Christmas to my family because you'll be getting Pampered Chef. Okay, so apple spice beer bread. Oh my gosh, you guys. Once again, this is only going to take 12 ounces of beer, non-alcoholic beer, or carbonated drink. Okay, so you do not have to use beer or alcoholic beverage in it. You can use anything in it. And you're just gonna mix this up, put it into a loaf pan, spread the batter evenly across, and bake 45 to 50 minutes. I cannot wait to make this. I'm so excited, but I just made a cake yesterday, so I can't have more food in my house than we can eat, but I'm going to make this soon. I can only imagine. So we also have an Italian focaccia or Italian herbed bread that I made. I made it in the oven and I couldn't believe the aromas that were coming from it. So I only can imagine how this is gonna be. And wouldn't this be so easy? All you have to do literally is add a beverage to this and put it in the oven, you guys. How easy is that? Pair that with, hold on. I get so excited, you guys. Pair that with our loaf pan and our holiday scraper. and you have just such a great holiday gift for anybody, for a teacher, for a friend, for a janitor, for a priest, for a nun, for your principal, for your hairstylist, for your nail tech, for your yoga teacher, your Pilates teacher. Imagine, well, maybe think about who you want to give apple spice beer bread to, but actually it's good because there is no alcohol in it. But those are just some great ideas of what you can do with this. And that brings us to our fifth thing, which is the limited edition Baking Spirits Bright Holiday Scraper. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. What I love about it is it's long. So it's gonna go in any kind of a bowl, including our beautiful plastic mixing bowl. What a pair is this to give for the holidays, to mix things around. Or, better yet, our batter bowl with lid, classic batter bowl with lid. Pair these together as a gift, pop it under the tree, put a mix with it. I mean, just so many great ideas that make your holidays easy, and to make your holidays easier in your kitchen with these mixes and all these new options that we have. I'm so excited. So I figured I would go up. So after I went through kind of the products, excuse me. Let's see. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Connie. How are you? It looks like I could bring you on camera. I don't know how to do that though. So anyway, you guys, what do you think? What do you think about these new mixes? Would you try them? Would you try them? We have these things we say in our house with my daughter. We call it Sam I Am. So anytime we're not sure we want to try something, we go, come on, Sam I Am. You got to try it at least. So I'm really excited to try these. In fact, I'll make it in the next few days, maybe next week actually, because I do have a whole cake in my house right now we have to eat. Which brings me to another great holiday gift. You guys, the Rock Crock. Okay, so if you don't know about the Rock Crock, let me tell you about the Rock Crock. Right now, I have a cake in it. Oh my gosh, if you could smell this. I have a cake, which I'm gonna share with my neighbor because my family will never eat all this cake. This is one of the problems when you cook a lot of food, is you have a lot of food left over and only so many people to eat it in the house with my daughter and my husband. So this cake I made in literally like less than 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. I'd have to check my video and see. But all this cake is this cake was made in the microwave. And that's because the Rock Crock is the most versatile, the most flexible piece of cookware that you can have in your kitchen, bar none, you guys. And I have it all, and I can say the Rock Crock is the most flexible because it can cook to temperatures up to 752 degrees. Okay, so I don't know what you would cook that would be 752 degrees. Even your grill outside, I don't think it's that hot. But just saying, this is so versatile. It can go in the dishwasher, it can go in the freezer, in the refrigerator, in the on the stove top, in the oven, in the microwave, and cooks things like chicken, cakes, vegetables, soups, risotto, for example. It could go on the grill top and go in any kind of a stove, induction or regular gas, or a regular stove. And then also it has a slow cooking base if you want to do slow cooking. It has a slow cooking base if you want to slow cook, okay? So, for example, I made this cake yesterday in the Rock Crock, and it took me 20 minutes or so, 16 minutes to cook it in the microwave. All I did was take a regular cake mix, 2 eggs, a cup of oil, half a cup of oil, water, and mixed it in, and then I added a cup of peanut butter with another handy product, stainless steel scoop, scooped it in, and a cup of chocolate morsels, semi-sweet chocolate, okay? All I did was I mixed it up. I mixed the first part of it with the eggs with my stainless steel whisk, and the second part I mixed it up with my holiday scraper, plug for the holiday scraper. I put the lid on it, I put it in the microwave for 16 minutes. It came out, I let it sit for 5 minutes, and it was ready, okay? So no effort. I didn't have to worry about what I always have to worry about with baking is the altitude adjustment, which I still struggle with a little bit. It came out absolutely perfect, absolutely moist, and it still is moist. Oh, that is so good. So easy, so easy. And that's the flexibility of the rock crock, okay, you guys? It can go anywhere and cook pretty much anything to perfection. And what I love about it is it's a gorgeous piece of cookware. It's clay. It's beautiful. It comes with this glass lid. There's just so many great things about it. And it's 4 quarts, by the way. This is 4 quarts. Okay. That cake, your husband calls you and says, oh my gosh, we're having people over for dinner tonight. What can we throw together? Or your neighbor you haven't seen in a while wants to come over and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen him in a while. Let me go ahead and just make this really fast cake. So easy. So easy. So that's the rock crock. The rock crock, by the way, we also have pizza stones that are rock crock, circular and square. And those can go on the grill top too. So some people like to cook pizza on the grill top. You cannot do it with a regular stone, you guys, only with the rock crocks. The rock crocks handle up to 752 degrees. Other stones do not. Okay, so let's go on to the next items here for the holidays. So I talked about the scoop. Okay, so you want to make your holiday cookies easier and your season bright. Get yourself a stainless steel scoop. You guys, I was scooping creamy peanut butter, which by the way, my peanut butter is natural. I had to buy some because I was out of peanuts to make it. And I was in a hurry, so I bought some at the store, and I used natural peanut butter, and I just scooped it in there like this. That is the magic of our stainless steel scoops. They're just so easy to use. They're gonna make a perfect shape for all your cookies, so they're all consistent. Peanut butter cookies, they come in small, medium, and large. For the holidays, you probably want a medium size and a large. I have a medium and small. I meant to get a large and ordered a small, but I use the medium for everything, okay? Stainless steel whisk. You need a good whisk, you guys. The ones that have silicone on them are okay, but you really need a good stainless steel one because what's great about it is it's going to be easy to clean and it's just going to mix things really well for you. So those are my 2 like you must have for the baking seasons. Here's my other ones. And these are ones I didn't think I ever would need, but let me tell you something. Once you get one, you'll know why you need it. A pastry mat. You need a pastry mat that is easy to clean, that you can make your pizzas on, your pies on, your cookies on when you need to measure things out. It's going to give you the exact dimensions of what size you're making. It also gives you it also gives dimensions across of how long it is. When you start to make, like for example, cinnamon rolls or something like that, it'll tell you how long you want it to be and how thick you want it to be. This is going to help you with all that. Plus, not only that, when you're done with it, it rolls up nicely. First of all, it washes easily because it's silicone. It's going to roll up nicely and put it in the cupboard. It's just a great tool to have in your kitchen. And plus, it'll make your cleanup so much better, you guys, because I mean, when you're using surfaces that use a lot of recipes that use a lot of flour when you're making the cookies, this is perfect for that because you pour all your flour on there, you roll things around, you roll this up, you throw it in the sink, and you're done with it. No extra mess to clean up. Another thing I recommend that you get that goes along with this is a baker's roller. Now, you guys, I have a rolling pin. In fact, my rolling pin is very sentimental to me. It's from my grandmother's kitchen, and it means a lot to me. I love using it for certain tasks, but sometimes you need something that is going to get everywhere easier. Well, this is great for rolling things out, but a baker's roller has a smaller width here and a tinier width here. So it's going to be great for when you do your pies, getting into the corners of the crust, making sure everything is mixed, is pressed properly all around. Same for pizzas. I can't say enough great things about this baker's roller. It also comes with a fork here to make it easy to clean and separate things off, which I love that. I love that innovation that it has. And then it pops right back on here when you're done, so you don't lose that little piece, okay? Baker's roller along with the pastry mat. Okay. Some other things you need for the holiday season or that I recommend is a whipped cream maker. Now, you can make whipped cream many different ways. You can make it in the blender. You can make it with our Flex Plus with your hand mixer. And you can certainly make it in your KitchenAid, but I would say the KitchenAid is probably the most effort and the lowest result of something to do, unless you just kind of want to just walk away from it and let it go. But I don't know. Just taking that KitchenAid out is always such a hassle for me. I don't do it very much unless I'm making doughs are something that, you know, that requires it. So, but anyway, this little handheld whipped cream maker, you put a cup of whipping cream in here, you pump, 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 and then you, whipped cream, a little bit of powdered sugar, a little bit of vanilla. Use one of your flavors here, your cinnamon or your cinnamon plus, and it's gonna give you fantastic flavor for the whipped cream. So you're gonna pump a few times until you see it get thick. Then when you're done, you take the lid off, you pop this in the refrigerator, and you've got your whipped cream, okay? That's gonna be so easy. This is so handy to have for the holidays. It's just gonna make life much easier for you because, I mean, come on, Cool Whip is gross. If you look at the recipe, if you look at the ingredients in it, I pay a lot of attention to what we put in our bodies in my home, and I am in the space of, I'd rather have full fat than synthetics in my food. So, or, you know, I grew up in my periods, from my period in my 20s to my 40s, thinking that everything that was low fat or fat free was better for me. It's actually not, it's worse for you. It's better for you to have full fat. I'm not gonna give you any nutritional advice here, but I'll tell you my perspective. It's better for you to have full fat. You will eat less and you will enjoy it more, and your body will accept it more, and it will not reject it like it does all those hydrogenated whatevers. Whipped cream is just whipped cream, powdered sugar, vanilla, and, you know, spice seasonings if you want. It's the simplest, easiest thing in the world, and it's so easy and fast with this whipped cream maker. Highly recommend that you have that. Okay, so let's talk about timing. Oh my gosh, timing in the kitchen is so critical. I almost feel like right now feels like a little bit like a freight train. The holidays are coming, the holidays are coming, the holidays are coming. I've got Halloween baking, I've got Thanksgiving planning, I've got Christmas. You guys have all those too. I'm sure you have you might have kids parties, or your grandchildren are having birthdays or the holidays, or, you know, or your nieces or your nephews or whatever. It's like, it's just coming. You gotta be ready. So part of being ready is having a feel of control in the kitchen, because very quickly things can get out of control when you have multiple dishes going and multiple things going. I love our new digital timer. Yes, you can use Siri, and Siri will help you, but this is gonna keep you better organized, because I'll give you an example. The other day I was making wings. Adriana needed to take a bath. My wings had 15 more minutes on the air fryer to make, and then I needed to flip them. And we were upstairs in the bath, and I was like, how am I gonna hear the air fryer? Because I won't hear it all the way upstairs. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use my timer. My timer let me know, because I put it right here on my jeans, on my pocket, and it went with me upstairs, and I knew the time was exact. That's what I love about it. You can put up to 4 things that you're timing up here: minutes, seconds, or hours, start clock, stop clock, and it's just so easy to use. Plus, it'll sit on it'll hang onto a metal surface, like that. So you can put it on your microwave, on your stovetop, whatever. You probably don't want to put it up there, but I would put it on my microwave normally. And you would put it, and you could put it on the counter, because it has a little stand. So it could stand right there like that. And you can wear it. Digital timer, you guys. Super handy for the holidays and all year round. I mean, I'm using it all the time now for everything I can think of. So this is a great one. Another thing for the baking season you might want, or the holiday season in general, is a digital scale. Why you want a digital scale? I really didn't think I ever needed one. I use it all the time now, because it just does measuring accurately. And when it comes to baking, we all know that the #1 thing that you need to be a good baker is you need to measure accurately. This is not my forte. I'm more of a person that grabs things and figures things out. That's why I struggle with baking even today. But with these tools that I have, it makes it a lot easier. Now, why is this scale great? Because it has the tare function. Now, what the tare function is gonna do, you're gonna put your batter bowl, for example. See if I can do this now backwards. Let's reset. You're gonna put your batter bowl on it, for example, and it's gonna tell you, this is how much your batter bowl weighs. In this case, which I can't see, it's upside down, 50.41 ounces, okay? So then I'm gonna go and hit tare. Hold on, I did it wrong. You're gonna hit this, you're gonna weigh this, then hit tare. It's gonna zero out. Then I'm gonna put my whipped cream maker in it. Okay, Now it's going to tell me the new weight is 9.7 ounces. So it added, hold on a second, I did it wrong. Let me zero it out. Anyway, what it's going to do is, it's hard to do this when you're doing it backwards. What it's going to do is you're going to put your item that you want to put, say I want to put potatoes in here and weigh them. You're going to put this on first, hit tare, then put your potatoes in, then it's going to give you the new accurate measurement. So you're not going to have to put everything directly on the digital scale. You'll put it in your bowl, whatever, and it's going to be really great for that. It measures in ounces, and I think I need a new battery is what's happening here. It measures in ounces. I've had it for over a year, so it's probably time to change battery. Ounces, pounds, and grams to the specific T. Okay, so digital scale, digital timer, two things that you definitely want in your kitchen for more accuracy and more control in your kitchen. So here's something that I think you want that is new to our collection, plastic mixing bowl. So I have a bunch of stainless steel bowls and I have glass bowls, my batter bowls and all that, but I didn't have a good plastic mixing bowl and I wasn't sure I really needed one, but yes, you need one because when you're using any of your mixers, you need to have a good plastic bowl. And it's just going to work out really great for you. What I love about this plastic bowl is it has a little rubber on the bottom, so it's not going to slide around when you're mixing or whatever. So this is our beautiful color. Isn't that great? Isn't that a great combination of things? I just love that. So there's another thing. Okay. So we talked about the silicone prep cups. Also, I'm going to talk about the micro cookers, because they can do kind of the same thing too. You guys, I love our micro cookers, and I don't know how I used to ever microwave or reheat food in the microwave. I don't use the microwave a lot, but I do use it for certain tasks. Like you could steam vegetables in here, you can melt chocolate in here, you can make macaroni and cheese in here. And what's great about it is you add some water to whatever you're doing, the water will pour out, and you create steam. So what does this mean for your leftovers? You just went to a really nice dinner, you want to reheat your meal, you go to reheat it and it all dries out and it, kind of sucks, right? No, with the micro cooker it won't, because this creates steam. These holes in here will create steam and moisture within your dish, so your dish will never dry out again. We use these all the time. I make macaroni and cheese in them all the time. And the bigger one, because it has a no spill cover that goes on top, so no boil over cover that goes on top. So I can put water directly in there, and with my pasta, not just macaroni and cheese, any kind of pasta, whatever. I've done raviolis in there, other things too. And easy draining, just like that. You don't have to get another drain. I don't have to get another strainer out or a drain or a colander out or anything like that. These are just great. They come in a 1 quart, 2 quart, and 3 quart size. We use them all the time in our house. Another thing that'll make your holidays easier. Oh my gosh, you guys. I never knew I needed prep cups until my prep cups were all in the dishwasher. So prep cups are really great. They come in 1 cup, 2 cup, and 3 cup size. Our 1 cups come in a set of 6. And you can fit 1 cup of whatever it is you're doing in here. Store it, put it in the refrigerator with a great lid, and it's going to be ready to go for the next day or the evening or whatever you're using it. Plus, if you have leftovers, if you have leftover dip or leftover sauce, these are great for that too, and it's beautiful glass, so it's just gonna, I just use these all the time. They're all over in my refrigerator all the time. And 2 cup is gonna be great for you storing any kind of a dips. By the way, I did make this dip yesterday. It is so yummy, you guys. It's called Green Goddess Dip. I will pop down the resume for you if I didn't already. It's so delicious. It's sour cream, Greek yogurt, lemon juice, tarragon, sour cream, Greek yogurt. What am I forgetting? Chives, salt and pepper. I think that's it. I made it in our Flex+ processor in 5 minutes. This is like literally a 10-minute to make dip, and it's so delicious. Oh, avocado! I forgot the avocado, which makes it even super healthier. Gorgeous for the holidays with crackers, with vegetables. Also, a great idea is I made Adriana a sandwich today, and I used this as the spread. So she is really gonna love that, because I had a bite of it and I was like, oh, this is really good. I wish, yeah, she's gonna have a good lunch. So anyway, this is the 2 cup prep cup, and we have 1 cups and 2 cups and 3 cups size. Okay, Burning yourself. Okay, let's talk about burning ourselves in the oven. Oh my gosh, you guys. If I had $1 for every time I burned myself right here, leaning over or just not paying attention, our mitts are amazing. Look how far up that my arm they go. They cover that burn area for sure. These mitts are great. These silicone mitts are nice and big. They're gonna they're gonna make your arms feel safe. They're dishwasher safe. And they're just so great to have for baking for the holidays. The last thing you want to do is when you're getting ready to have people over, or you're baking with your child, or having a dinner party, is all of a sudden you get a burn and you're just like, it just changes your whole mood when you get that burn, doesn't it? I know it does for me. So these are really great, and what a great holiday gift. Wrap these up with a ribbon or a bow with someone you know who loves to grill, or bake in the kitchen with any of our utensils. That makes a great gift too. Which brings me to my next one, which is our mini ones, which by the way are really great for the microwave, so you don't burn yourself in the microwave when things are hot. Because by the way, when you put that rock crock in the microwave, or you put a micro cooker in the microwave, it's going to get hot. You need to protect your hands. And these are just great grippables. They're so easy to use. They also work great with our air fryer, which if you're looking for the ultimate gift for somebody, air fryer is fantastic, you guys. I was talking to one of my clients yesterday at the church event. We had a pancake breakfast at our church, and I was like, so what's happening with your air fryer? And he's like, my toaster's gone, my toaster oven's gone. I use it all the time because it's out on your corner, out on your counter. You're going to use it for everything from frozen sausages to pancakes to waffles to making wings to making a full dinner to making vegetables to baking it even, because it does have a bake setting. So there's that. It bakes, it roasts, it air fries, it rotisseries, and it reheats pizza like you would never believe, you guys. Plus, we have a great addition to it now, which is the mess catcher, which makes the mess even easier to clean up, because it's going to have this nice silicone tray to catch up any juices or any mess that you have, which goes right into the dishwasher. Love it, you guys. Air fryer is a game changer in my kitchen. And I had, before this, I had a toaster oven air fryer, and I literally hated it. It was difficult to clean. Adriana will love this right now, the puppets. It was difficult to clean. You couldn't lift it up. By the way, this air fryer, I can lift up with one hand, like this. You see that? One hand. I can turn it around. It is easy to clean. The door comes off, and I've had this for over a year and a half now, I think, maybe, or a year. I don't know. I think it last August, whatever that time frame is. And it is so easy to clean, you guys. Baking soda, vinegar, water, boom, a little brush, and you're all clean. Got my cord underneath here. I love it. I love it. I love it. And that's a great holiday gift if you're looking to give someone something extra special. Highly recommend the Deluxe air fryer. Highly recommend my best friend in the kitchen, the Deluxe cooking blender. You guys, yesterday I was doing a test run for a dinner that I'm doing this week, and I made, where is it? Hidden veggie marinara, which is so delicious, you guys. I literally put raw vegetables in the Deluxe cooking blender. It cooked it to 212 degrees, made it all for me while I stepped and walked away and worked on my other dishes. That's the magic of a cooking blender. Now I'm just gonna do my little plug on blenders, because if you know me, I've told you I've had 5 different blenders. I've blown them out. I hate blenders. I've never had a good experience with the blender, including one that we paid like $500 some for, which was ridiculous because it sat in the corner of the house, of the counter, never got used, and was just a waste of money, really. Making smoothies was a pain. Making anything, it was a pain. It was a pain to clean. This blender, I don't even know how I've lived my life without it, because it does smoothies, it does margaritas, it does soups, it does sauces like nacho sauce, Alfredo sauce, you name it. It does it all. And the best part of it is that it has a wash cycle that cooks to 140 degrees temperature. So it sanitizes the inside of it. It keeps it clean. I've never had a nasty smell in it, a nasty residue in it, anything at all. I mean, and I use it all the time, including making that pasta sauce just last night. And if you look at it right now, it's totally clean. All I did was rinse some water through it, pop it on the wash cycle with a little bit of soap, and it was ready to go for the next day. So Deluxe cooking blender, And I'm just gonna say one more thing about it. It makes a difference how you cook your food. The Deluxe cooking blender cooks to temperature. Most blenders on the market, and I don't know if there is a blender on the market that cooks to temperature, there may be by now, but previously to our blender, most blenders on the market cook by friction, which means they use speed friction to cook. That is not really cooking your food. To temperature is very different. Now, the interesting thing about the cooking blender that, people say, oh, it might be a little bit loud. So it might take a little bit longer. Some things, yes, but it is truly cooking your food. It will go up from, I think it starts at 79 degrees and it goes up to 220 degrees. And what's happening in the inner rim is when you're cooking, it's mixing at the same time. So as the temperature continues to go up, your food is getting more mixed and blended as the temperature goes up. You're gonna get a better result on a sauce, on a soup, on a smoothie, on anything. Well, smoothies don't cook, but you know what I mean. The way the blender is designed on the inside, the blades are up and out, it gets you a better result overall in mixing things. So that is my plug for the Deluxe cooking blender. And I gotta tell you, I've had so many blenders. I remember I was in the middle of a dinner party having like 11 girls at my home a long time ago, and I blew out my blender making gazpacho. Oh my gosh, I was like so traumatized. Like, what am I gonna do? My blender is dead. This will never happen with this blender. In fact, I can even count on my hands the amount of times I've had to use a tamper to actually get stuff to mix around that didn't mix around by itself. I make peanut butter in it, jam in it, applesauce, soups, sauces, so many things. It's just so handy in the kitchen, and it makes a big difference. It's a great holiday gift for somebody that loves to cook, or someone that doesn't know how to cook, that wants to learn how to cook, because all of our appliances come with a cooking guide that shows you how to use them, recipes for them, and how to make the most out of them in your kitchen. So that is my my appliance review on the cooking blender and the air fryer. And the rock crock I talked about too. The other thing I want to talk about in making it fun and easier in the kitchen is our bakeware. So you want to make donuts? Here's a donut pan, you guys. By the way, it's not just for donuts. You could put like meatballs in here. You can make quiches in here. You could do so many things besides just donuts. When a pan is marketed as a certain thing, it's because that's the #1 thing people use it for. It's not the only thing. And a great example of this is our brownie pan, which is called a brownie pan. But hello egg quiche in here. Hello mini lasagnas. Hello mini quesadillas. There's so many things you could do with this besides just make brownies, which by the way, I did tell you that we have a great brownie mix that would go great with this. It'll make a great gift with a brownie mix, with a brownie pan, with a holiday scraper. Just some ideas for you. Another thing that kind of went around with the pastry mat and the prep cups is a baster brush. You need a good baster brush that's easy to clean. What I love about this, it also has a little handle on it so I can hang it on things if I need to, like the end of my bowl or something like that. So that is one of my favorite things too. My gosh, I've gone over so many things. I think kind of in closing, I just want to go over I talked about the quick cooker a little bit when I talked about chili. So we're good there. The Flex+, this is the last thing I want to talk to you about. So the Flex+ is so awesome, you guys. Let me just grab it real quick. So I've had a food processor for a long time. I could tell you, count on my hands how many times I've actually used my food processor. Mostly because it's cumbersome. It's hard to get out of the cabinet. It takes up a lot of space and it requires a plug. Enter the Flex+. It does not require a plug. It comes with 2 batteries and a stand to charge the batteries. A battery will take about 2.5 hours to charge. It is going to give you 30 minutes of battery performance. So, what does the Flex+ do? The Flex+ is a food processor. It is, which I used yesterday to make that green goddess dip I showed you. It is an immersion blender, which I made yesterday, which I used yesterday to make whipped cream. Pop this battery on. Oh, I didn't get the battery. Pop battery on, hit the safety switch, which means your child cannot start it without knowing they need to hit that switch. And you're ready to go. Immersion blender, whipped cream. If you want to make whipped cream with your immersion blender and have more quantity than a whipped cream maker, less than 2 minutes. Immersion blender. Great for vodka sauces, making your apple sauces, things you want to have a little bit more chunky and you just need to mix at the end. What's great about it is I can go all the way over to the stove where there's no plug over here and use it right on my stove top. It has a silicone bottom, so it's not going to scratch anything, including your cast iron and your enamel cast iron. That's great for that too. It also has a hand mixer attachment, which means that you can start your cookies on your counter and you could be mixing them on another table. It's just going to give you that flexibility. It also has a safety feature of not starting until you hit the safety release button. Power release button, I guess you would say, or safety release. I don't know what properly to call it, but you hit this button and then you push this in because it's got another safety feature. And you've got your hand mixer that you literally can use anywhere in your kitchen. I got no strings to tie me down. It's gonna pop off like that. It comes with two types of whisks for whipping and for mixing. And then finally, it is a food processor. And this is probably where you're gonna use it a lot more than you would use your other food processor. So there probably sits in your cabinet and you don't use as often. It comes with a regular chopping blade. 1 second. Oh no, I got it stuck in here. I put it in here last night in a hurry. Oh, there we go. Don't pop it all the way in like I just did. It's got a regular chopping blade that goes on top like that. You will put your lid on like this. Your food pusher chute. Attach your base, your power. Put your safety latch on, or your safety release. And you're ready to go. Release that button and it stops on its own. What's great about this is, again, I can do it anywhere in the kitchen. I can go back here and do it. I don't have to worry about having any power attached for it to work. And then also it has two different blades. It has a chopping blade for a slicing blade for thin and thick, and a shredding blade for coarse and fine. I made the most awesome breadcrumbs in it this weekend. And yeah, I made it using the shred blade, and then I used my chopping blade, and I used like olive bread, regular bread, some other bread, and now I have fresh breadcrumbs. That are so flavorful. Oh my gosh, because the olive bread, ready to go, which I used yesterday to make some toasted ravioli, and I'll pop that down here because I'm doing a cooking party this week, and I was practicing my dishes, and one of the dishes was toasted ravioli in the air fryer with those breadcrumbs. Oh my gosh, if you could smell that right now, it is so good. I guess my husband ate more than I thought because I thought we'd have a lot left over. We only have 4 raviolis. It tends to happen. Sometimes I think we'll have more food left over and then we don't. Sometimes in the case of desserts, we always have a lot more left over. So you guys, those are my quick recommendations for things to get for the holidays. Don't forget our pizza stones. I know I didn't show you one. I will show you one. You can, besides making pizza on a pizza stone, and I always tell people this because they don't think about it this way, make your cookies on a pizza stone or a flat stone or a large bar pan, because stones are just going to cook much better for all your baking. They are great. It is our 41st anniversary this month with Pampered Chef. And with that anniversary, we have a $41 offer for a starter kit. It's a pizza starter kit to join my team. If you're interested, let me know. Can't say enough good things about Pampered Chef. My whole kitchen is loaded up with it. I'm extremely efficient, and I just love that about Pampered Chef because it has really transformed the way I think about my kitchen, how much time I need to spend in my kitchen, and everything I surround myself in the kitchen with. If you want to host a party, it's holiday time, you guys. We have 75 days, 75 sleeps till Christmas. You can host a party with me in October or November. We can do it online in a Facebook party or a new format for party, which is independent of Facebook. So if you have people that don't like social media, don't like Facebook, we have a new platform called Table that we can do your party in, which is super fun, very interactive, elegant, and a great way to party. And I'm also doing in-home parties. I just booked one the other day for November, and I have one this week, and I have one in 2 weeks. In-home parties are super fun. We bring catalogs, we make a couple of dishes, we have some fun, have a couple of drinks, and you walk away with your holiday shopping done. Okay, you guys, that is what I wanted to talk about today. It's kind of funny, when I started, I had nothing to talk about. Here I am, talking about everything. So let me see if there's any comments here. Hold on a second, where are they? My iPad's not working that great. So if you have any things that you'd like to know about or need any ideas for the holidays, please message me, call me, text me, message me. I love what I do here in Reno. I love servicing people. My mission is to bring joy into your kitchen. You let me know how I can do that for you. I'm calling my team, which is my daughter who's not here today. We are Sugar and Spice. Who do you think is sugar and who do you think is spice? I just came up with that for the holidays. I thought that was pretty funny because we are going to be cooking up some sugar and we sure are going to be cooking up some spices holiday season. And I'd love to help you be able to do that and make your holiday season shiny and bright and fun. We all need it. Aren't you guys looking forward to the holiday season? As much as it feels like a freight train coming for me, I get all excited thinking about all the decorating happening. Adriana's almost 4. We're going to have so much fun making cookies and holiday dishes, and she's just really into everything in the kitchen. So it's going to be a really great holiday season for her and for me and my family. And I hope it'll be for you and yours and your family too. So you let me know how I can help you. I'd love to have a party with you. I'd love to have you think about joining my team. It's so much fun. It's never a better time to be with a company that's been around for 41 years with trusted products that started with the simple thing as the pizza stone, which has evolved so much that it's still fundamentally the same, but now it's dishwasher safe, preheat safe, broiler safe, easier to clean, but still delivers the same great result. Because we have that leadership in Pampered Chef, starting with Doris Christopher, who was the actual founder of the company that's still involved. We have funding and support through Berkshire Hathaway. And we have amazing executive leadership that believes in technology, in improving things for the consultants, improving things for the customers, and bringing innovative, incredible products into the market that are tested with real people that are in the kitchen every single day versus chefs or people that know how to cook, whatever. Our products are for any level of cooking, and they can make you successful in the kitchen. Okay, you guys, you take care, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.